What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie. Shout out to everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You guys are freaking awesome. Now, let's take a look at the markets. So today we are seeing a little bit of an increase. We have a $335 billion market cap. Bitcoin dominance is still falling, guys, as you can see right here. So you have the top two guys, Bitcoin and Ethereum, both having a very slight decrease, and we're having a pretty good green day overall. If we check the change, 24 hours, we have Emmercoin with a 63% increase in Smart Cash. Now, I don't know much about that, but PoonDX, I know they have a lot going on, and 0x. Now, there are some rumors that potentially this could be the first Coinbase listed ERC20. I don't know, guys. That's just what I've heard, but that could have something to do with why that's moving. Wax had some real good news coming out as well, and Dragon Chain. Now, if we have a look at the biggest losers, Verge, 31.7%. Buy the rumor, sell the news, guys. I don't know much about that. And of course, DentaCoin, the pump and dump coin of the dentists. The best coin there is, guys. So, okay, everyone said to me yesterday, K-Dub, why didn't you talk about Verge and Pornhub? That was the biggest news of the day. Well, number one is because literally every other YouTube personality talked about it. So I didn't feel that my contribution to this would have really created anything of benefit for you guys. But yes, let's talk for like 5 seconds about what happened yesterday. So as you guys know, Pornhub, Brazzers, they're accepting the Verge cryptocurrency. But as we take a look at the price, we have seen that dump. So the question is, why? Why are we seeing that dump? Now, somebody actually had this meme right here, and this is thousands of people getting blanked very hard at the same time. Guys, you can't make this stuff up. So anyway, getting back to this. Now, here's the thing, guys. I don't have a problem with what Verge did or how they went about it, but if you imagine any other project, like pretend Neo, okay? Imagine that Neo said, hey guys, we need you to donate $1 million for a partnership, right? And then we'll match another $1 million so that we can secure this partnership. And then that partnership turns out to be Pornhub. Like, you have to look at it from other perspectives, guys. So, I mean, I think it was a really strange way of having a partnership. I'm sorry for everybody that had that dump. It's obviously a lot of that by the rumor, sell the news. But honestly, that's enough on that. It's been covered about 100 times. But did you guys see this tweet from Charlie Lee? He actually tweeted at Pornhub saying, you guys should start accepting Litecoin. Send me a message. And then what did they say? They said, I thought you sold all your Litecoin. Ouch, Chuck. Chuck getting burned by Pornhub. That's not too good, guys. So, here's something, though, I wanted to talk seriously before everybody goes up in arms over this whole Pornhub Verge thing. I found this post on Reddit, and this guy actually made a lot of really good points, okay? So, he says that it's actually difficult because usability continues to stall adoption. It's really difficult for the average user, the average person, to use cryptocurrencies. Now, we use cryptocurrencies all day, right? You guys come to my channel, we talk crypto, crypto's the best, crypto's amazing, this and that, right? But for a lot of people, even my dad, he's been trying to set up a Coinbase account now for like 2 months. I'm like, what is so complicated? You literally go to the bank, you say, yeah, but I mean, the credit card, and they're asking me security questions, and seriously, guys, it's bad out there for some people. So look at this right here. So when you talk about stalling adoption, think about it, okay? Let's say I'm your average... Well, this guy says, let's say I'm your average college hornball and I want to get a Pornhub subscription. Exit the matrix and walk through the steps of normal human beings just to use this new, bold internet. Now, assuming you've never used it before. 1, spend 3 days feverishly researching how to use a wallet. 2, then sign up for Coinbase, where I likely can't use a credit card. Then pay my bank a crazy fee to transfer money, if I even can. You know, we still see people in Hawaii having difficulty using Coinbase, and that's a United States, is a state. So then you have to wait literally days to, do your business, right? Sign up for the Binance account or some other exchange. Set up your 2-factor authentication after completing an intro course into computer science. Obviously, he's being a little over exaggerating here, then trade your coins into Verge, then move Verge to Pornhub through their cryptic checkout option, and then no redirect into your account. Apparently you have to wait for an email to confirm the transaction. So I think the point that they're really trying to say is, even with these integrations, even with things like Verge actually being accepted, by a company like Pornhub, the adoption is still not there for the general public overall. So as a crypto community, that's something that I think that we need to understand is that, yeah, this coin is great. This privacy options are wonderful, but we have to make it more of a seamless integration to get all of these people to use crypto, to feel comfortable using it and not have to basically read, 100-page manual on how to get involved. So that's kind of my take on it. That's a little bit of a different approach from what you guys have been hearing over the past week, but that's kind of what I see. So the reason that you guys are here, I have a cryptocurrency that I think is getting ready to explode. And that crypto is Icon, guys. Now, you guys know I love Icon. I haven't really talked about it recently on my channel. Now, we did just have The Loop and their partnership recently. I know for a fact that they are working really hard with their dApps. They're setting up their ICO platform. They are coming out with a brand new white paper. They're going to explain how staking is going to happen. They're also going to finally have the mainnet tokens available for trade very soon. And I personally think that it's a good time to get into Icon. Now, guys, not financial advice. If you buy the coin and it goes down, I don't want to hear it. But also just know that I personally am invested in this. So if you lose, I lose, okay? Transparency. However, look at this chart. Now, no, I don't have any fancy lines or anything like that, but I want you guys to check this out. Look at this. This is a damn near perfect double bottom right here. Do you guys see this setting up? Now, I called the double bottom on Ontology. And what happened, guys? You saw what happened on Ontology. This is a perfect double bottom. Now, I would like to see a little bit more volume. I'm not going to lie. If you guys see the volume that came in on this first pump, we are not seeing that right here. But I think as soon as that volume comes in, we already have 20 million daily, which is great. But we need a little bit more right here to push this. And I think Icon is a coin to definitely watch out. And also, if you guys look at this, if you come over to the TradingView technical analysis, look at this, buy, oscillators, buy, moving averages, strong buy. So it's pretty much a strong buy across the board. I usually don't base it on just these types of things, but these guys know what they're talking about. I do a lot of fundamental analysis myself, and personally, when I take a look at this kind of action, I think Icon's about to explode, guys. Also, let's talk about another one of my favorite coins right now, NEO. So if you guys see NEO right here, looks like it had a little bit of a pump. Probably has a lot to do with them going on their European tour. They were just in Amsterdam. They just did their thing. And look at this kind of consolidation. This is like a little bit of a flag right here, but look how it's starting to just kind of push right there. And this is another thing. If we can get that volume coming in, NEO, I think, could explode. Now, I want to tell you something. Now, I heard this through the grapevine, guys, okay? So here is BitHum, and here are the coins that are traded on BitHum. Now, where's NEO? It's not there, right? Well, I've heard from some sources, guys. Now, it's not confirmed, and I technically can't really say that this is confirmed, but I've heard that NEO is going to be listed on BitHum very shortly, as in potentially within the next couple of weeks. So I think once this type of speculation starts to get around, you're going to see the price go up just based on that market sentiment of, let me FOMO in before BitHum gets a hold of it. And then we know that once it hits these big Korean exchanges, boom, right? It always has that initial blast off. So listen, guys, like I said, do what you want. It's your money. But I am heavily right now looking at this Icon chart, and I am definitely looking at this NEO chart, okay? Just saying, those are my two picks coming up. So, and also look at this. So you guys, you have ELF right here that just got listed, right? So, ELF token just got listed on BitHum, and you guys saw what it was doing with that with the pump. So just figured I'd talk about that. Wanted to kind of switch it up today, talk about some coin picks. So getting into other crypto news, let's talk about COS Exchange. So they're actually going to be having credit card purchases and withdrawals to be supported very, very soon. So if you come over here, you have their most recent update on their Medium post. They say, we are on track for KYC and fiat trading to be online by the end of April. The first cryptocurrency pairs that we should start trading are USD BTC, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and obviously COS. And then they're going to be, doing, Euro and, British pound will be following deposits shortly after. Also, they're doing a little bit of a promo. So to kickstart the fiat trading, they say we will have a 60-day deposit promo. Everyone that makes a successful deposit, minimum of 1,000 USD for the first 60 days, will have an additional $10 credited to your account. Okay. $10 for $1,000, but it's free money, guys, and I'm not going to say no to free money. So if you guys are interested, you can get involved in costs. That they look like they're setting up to do some big things. Speaking of other exchanges too, so we're still kind of waiting on Nex from Neo to do their thing. And in the meantime, Switch.io is just pulling ahead to the lead. And if we have this chart over here, you can actually look at the fourth highest volume after 2 weeks is Switch.io as far as decentralized exchanges are concerned. So that's really, really awesome. Obviously, you have Robinhood, IDEX, and Ethfinex, but for only being around for 2 weeks, guys, that is pretty impressive considering it's beating out things like Ether Delta, which, ugh. And Radar Relay, I've never actually used that one, but and AirSwap is pretty cool. Crypto Bobby just got a job over there, and I actually got to see those guys live. But that's good things coming out of the Neo camp. Guys, I love Neo, so it's nice to see Switch.io. So in other news, I wanted to talk about a coin that I haven't spoken about in a long time, but that's Navcoin. So Navcoin is another one of those privacy coins. If you're new to crypto, you might not be familiar with it. Really, really, really awesome tech. It has the ability to also be a platform infrastructure, so that's really awesome. So I just wanted to tell you guys that, they've been getting busy getting ready to release the next version of NavPay, which should be coming out in a few weeks. Some of the things you can expect is to deploy NavPay to the AWS dev environment, tested NavPay deployment in a new environment, increased security of NavPay servers, and added multiple clusters and backup for NavPay servers, including multiple regions. Also, a big welcome to Carter Zhao? Is that how you say it? I'm not too sure. But he's the latest member, and he started encrypting EncryptS as, I read that completely wrong, guys. The latest member of the Navcoin Core Content Collective is Carter Zhao, who has started at EncryptS as lead designer. Among other projects at EncryptS, he will be sponsored to contribute his skills in UX, digital graphics, and animation to Navcoin. So these are things that we need moving forward. We need that seamless integration, that user experience, right? People don't want to look at an ugly user interface no matter how amazing the tech is behind it. When people use Facebook, even when right now you're on YouTube, do you care how it works? Do you want to know how the code running in the background is making this stream? No, you just want to go watch your video, click like, maybe troll a comment or two, right? Have a good day. Have fun. So yeah. Also, I don't know if this is true or not, but the admin over at Jabrel says that Jabrel is now a licensed financial intermediary as an SRO under VQF, which is regulated by FINMA. This is a great step forward for Jcash and Jabrel. So that's a screenshot. I didn't actually validate that itself, but if what they're saying is true, that's actually pretty good news for anyone in the Jabrel camp. So have a look into that. Always do your own research, but that is what I heard. Also, guys, Walton Chain subsidiary has been listed as a member of Alibaba Industry Alliance. So you can actually see it right here. I am not going to even try to pronounce that name, but you can see that they are definitely listed officially as an Alibaba Industry Alliance. So that's just really great news coming out of Walton Chain. They had a little bit of hiccups back in the day with the PR and those tweets and everything, but I think that they're kind of reclaiming their place, kind of making up for some of their past mistakes, so to speak, and it's nice to see these partnerships getting listed as we move forward for Walton Chain. Also, in a very similar type, logistics project, you have Cargo X. So this is from their site. They say, history was written when Cargo X presented a live demo of the world's first and only working public blockchain-based smart BL solution in front of 250 specialists and executives at the 6th International Logistics Congress. So the Cargo X team demonstrated the complete workflow of a Smart BL in real time. Live demo on the stage. Smart BL was easily created, then transferred from the freight, forwarded to the exporter, further to the importer, and finally to the release agent at the port of destination. A global round trip done within minutes. And if you guys want, I'll leave a link to the demo. It's a 20-minute video, so I'm not even going to remotely start playing this or talking about it. But if you guys want, you can watch the whole demo right here if you guys are interested in, these supply chain logistics and all that stuff. And I think personally that's a great use for blockchain immediately. So then also there's a lot of people talking about now that tax season has ended. There's all these crazy price projections coming out. You have Tom Lee, the co-founder of Fundstrat, saying that Bitcoin's going to reach over 25,000. You have all these ETFs getting pumped up, all these investors. You have Tim Draper predicting a 250,000 Bitcoin by 2022. And a lot of people think that now the tax season is over. You can kind of see right here, we're kind of gearing up for potentially that next bull run. Now, I personally think that the taxes had a lot to do with it this year because of the fact that they are cracking down and they're actually paying attention this time. Bitcoin really didn't get taken seriously, I don't believe, until this past year when it was everywhere. It was in the news, your mom, your dad, your uncle's trying to get involved. And I think now they realize that there's a lot of gains that were to be made. So I think tax season this year might have been a little more stressful. And I think we might be setting up for that bull run. What do you guys think? I mean, personally, I think within the next month or so, I think it's going to be pretty explosive. So to those of you that have stuck around, still watching the video, still hodling, I think you're going to be pretty happy that you did. So real quick, guys, let's just get into some news. We have JP Morgan facing federal lawsuit due to high sky interest rates. So they're facing legal action over its extortionately sky-high interest rates and fees when customers use credit cards to buy and sell cryptocurrencies. So credit card users have had their purchases treated as cash advances as opposed to purchases. According to Brady Tucker, who's a frequent user of Coinbase, he found that when purchasing cryptocurrency on the site that he was facing a sky-high interest rate of almost 30% annually for his purchases online, not including additional fees on top of interest. A nationwide class action suit has begun against JP Morgan on Tuesday. Man, Jamie Dimon just can't keep your face out of the crypto news, huh? First it's a fraud, now it's the fraud that pays 30% to your company. Not so much of a fraud after all, huh, JP? So, hedge fund executive leaves Wall Street to become Coinbase CFO. I told you guys, Coinbase is straight up gobbling up. They are eating up all of these other players. So the CFO at Wall Street's Oz Management has left to become the CFO at Coinbase. So Alessia Haas has worked at Oz Management for a year and a half, previously working in executive roles at One West Bank and Merrill Lynch. Coinbase says she brings deep financial service experience to our growing company. As a fintech company, finance is core to everything that we do. We plan to continue bringing the best and brightest from both finance and technology companies to help create an open financial system for the world. So there you guys go. Coinbase. You love them, you hate them, you need them for now. For now, until Ethos and these other guys come out. So then we have Cambridge Analytica, okay, planning to raise money by issuing digital currency prior to becoming involved in that scandal regarding the misuse of data from Facebook. I'm pretty sure you guys are very well aware of the Facebook scandal that's going on right now. So sources say that Cambridge Analytica had consulted with a firm that advises companies on how to structure ICOs. While it's unknown if the data analytics consultancy is still pursuing plans to develop a digital currency, a spokesman said to the firm that prior to the Facebook controversy, we were developing a suite of technologies to help individuals reclaim their personal data from corporate entities and to have full transparency and control over how their personal data are used. We were exploring multiple options for people to manage and monetize their personal data, including blockchain technology. So that's the thing, guys. Cryptocurrencies, young. Blockchain technology, sure, young, but blockchain technology is really transforming and shaping a lot moving forward, and it's definitely not going anywhere. So yeah, coin number one, coin number two might not be here in a year, but blockchain technology, it's going to be here. It's here to stay, guys. I mean, the interest in blockchain technology is just astronomical lately. And then also you see over here, Amazon Technologies received a patent for streaming data marketplace that would enable users to receive real-time cryptocurrency transactions data. So the multi-streaming data service would be able to process information from different sources, including websites, clickstreams, marketing, financial information, manufacturing, instrumentation, and social media, operational logs, metering data, yada, 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 yada. Basically, a lot, okay? So for example, a group of electronic or internet retailers who accept Bitcoin transactions may have a shipping address that may correlate with the Bitcoin address. So the electronic retailers may combine the shipping address with the Bitcoin transaction data to create correlated data and republish the combined data as a combined data stream. So look at that, guys. Amazon getting involved as well. So guys, I wanted to end today on kind of a little bit of an interesting, not a conspiracy, but a funny note. So this Reddit user has pointed out, and I don't know if you guys know Final Fantasy. You guys ever played Final Fantasy? Well, this is Final Fantasy 3. All right. Now this game came out in 1990, and they found in one of these rooms there's actually this logo right here on one of the beds, and somebody's saying that looks like the Bitcoin logo. Now I don't know, guys, because Bitcoin has two. It has the two lines through it like the dollar. I think they're just having a fun time. But you've heard people speculate about there was the one world currency back in that magazine that the Rothschilds put out, right? So there's all these conspiracies about like we've known about Bitcoin the whole time. We tried to tell you about it, you know? But I just thought that was really funny. What do you guys think? Does that look like the Bitcoin logo, or do you think this guy's just tripping? So I don't know, but it was still a funny story anyway. So that being said, guys, I wanted to say thanks again for coming back to my channel. I hope you guys are having an awesome week today. I personally think that the bulls are coming. You know, like I said, I'm personally looking into Icon and Neo as my two go-tos coming up moving forward. Not financial advice, do what you guys want. But anyhow, thanks for coming back to my channel. You guys are awesome. Everyone that's been liking, subscribing, and commenting, I really appreciate it. Because of that, I get up every day and I do what I do. So until next time, guys, my name is K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Stay crypto. And of course, peace out.